Hey, you guys, I have to do this devotional pretty quickly. It actually turned into a prophetic word as well. Big surprise, right? I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. My phone might get hot here pretty soon. I'm like half parked in the driveway and half parked in my garage. I hear you. All right, he's saying, some of you, he's saying you can't play hokey pokey. I hear him saying, we can't have, I hear you. And this is for all of us, I think. We can't have one foot in the world and one foot out. We know this if we read the Bible. So my car right now, in order to have shade, so I can film this and my phone doesn't overheat, I hear you. So just like we don't avoid the heat of the fire of affliction at times. We know this. Of course, Jesus tells us this. But in order for us to avoid hell, let's just be real. We can't be in halfway and out halfway. And that's what my car is right now. It's in half the garage and out halfway in the exposed to the sun. Wow. So my car right now is half in the dark and half in the sun. And he just gave me... All right, I got to get to this Holy Spirit because there's so much goodness in this message, and that was so good too. We can't have one foot in and one foot out, one foot in the world and one foot out, one foot in the kingdom and one foot out, one foot in the dark and one foot in the sun, with the sun. We need to be all in for Jesus, right? Wow, y'all. He uses everything. He does not waste anything, even the way I parked my car in order to film this. Let me get to the devotional. It's great. And then I'll get to the prophetic word, okay? Well, it's a prophetic message. Step out with me, okay? So that kind of relates to hokey pokey. We don't want one foot in, one foot out. So step out with me, he's saying. Y'all, the way he's downloading to me prophetically just blows my mind. My mentor too, she was on fire today in her live and she blessed me. Prepare your heart. So no hokey pokey, I'm hearing him say. Step out with me. Prepare your heart and life because I have come with my presence and love to reshape your present conditions. My spirit has been speaking. That's for sure, Holy Spirit. Calling you to come closer to me. Do not fear the unexpected. Put your faith and trust in me. Just like I called Peter to walk on the water, so I'm calling you to step out of your conditions and enter the place of unexpected adventure. There you will find more of my presence, power, and love than ever before. It's time to stop thinking about your problems. And y'all, I'm telling you, he has been fiercely in my face lately with just complaining or being, one foot in, one foot out with the promise he gave me. He's like, no, that time's done. You're all grows up now. You won't be perfect, Ashley, but you know what I spoke. I've made it clear. No more speaking against what I spoke to you. I hear you. So now is the time, you guys, to just zip it. Zip it if it speaks against what he spoke. If you know he spoke it and you can't unsee it, he is saying this is a time to come into agreement once and for all. Once and for all. Your words are powerful, especially if you're prophetic, but for anyone who is in the kingdom, your words are powerful. Speak it. Or get in or get out. Like he says, hokey pokey. It's what I'm getting. Right foot in or right foot out. Can't have it both ways. Half in the dark, half in the sun. Half with the sun, half out of the sun's alignment. Sun meaning Jesus. Okay. It's time to stop thinking about your problems. They are only stealing your focus away from your calling and your purpose. I am ready to bring my kingdom into your life so that you will be transformed and represent the ways of heaven to those around you. Your world, your city, your nation, and your generation are drowning, sinking into hopelessness and confusion. And y'all, I can say with the city where I live, I know God put me and placed me in this city for a reason. And one day you will see why. And it'll show you that he can use anywhere as a mission field. He is after the lost, and I'm definitely in a city that qualifies for that category. And I know we all are. There's always lost somewhere because we're all lost at one point, right? But I have given you the Spirit, the very power of resurrection. You will be more than a witness. You will release the fullness of my love. That's important. A witness to our testimony, but also the grace and mercy that he shows as well. Truth and grace, they have to go together. I am ready to invade your world. Step out with me. So no right foot in, right foot out. No shaking all about like the waves of the sea I'm hearing in the scriptures. It's time. It's time. We come into agreement with our words, our heart, and our spirit, okay? Doesn't matter what you see. I'm hearing him say he's shown you enough in the spirit to know it's going to happen in the natural, but that's on his clock, okay? I'm standing at the door knocking. If your heart is open to hear my voice, notice it says if your heart is open to hear my voice, and then you will open the door within the spirit. I will come to you and feast with you, and you will feast with me. Revelation 3:20. So he's saying, I will come and feast with you, and you will feast with me at the table of your blessings. Okay, I'm hearing, and the presence of your enemies. So let me tell you how he put this together with what he showed me this morning. So it says he will feast with you, and you will feast with him, and that's Revelation, I believe, again, 3:20. Get into that. But guys, on the way home, I saw this plate and it said 555S. And of course it says 555s, so plural. And I looked it up in Strong's, only Strong's biblical numbers. And guys, it refers to Job 17, okay? And just some of the things it says, Job 17:9. First of all, in Strong's concordance, it's strength, courage, and firmness. And I heard him say, some of you out there, the enemy's trying to tell you that you're not making progress because you have tried before and you fell back and you're so discouraged. You think this is never going to stick. He's saying you are in a season where it is going to stick. It is now. And 555 in Strong's means strength, courage, and firmness. Now, I come from a fitness background. Y'all know that if you follow me. And he related this to being in a workout. Okay, let me show you what he did. So in Strong's, Job 17:9 says, strength, courage, and firmness. He's saying a lot of you don't think you're making progress, wherever that is, guys, whether it's a stronghold, whether it's some kind of willful sin that you're trying to beat, a generational curse. Maybe it's just in the spirit, growing closer to the Lord. You're growing stronger in your faith. This is what he gave in Job 17:9. To press on to Job. Well, Job was stripped of so much, basically. I'm going to put up an overlay, but his righteousness is never static. Static is something that's not moving, okay? It's not flowing. There's no movement. So he's saying Job's righteousness was never static. So it's moving, okay? There is movement, he's telling you, in your journey. Trust it. Don't think you're going to fall down all the time. Or again, doesn't matter. There's still growth each time you stay moving, okay? You're not static, he's saying. It intensifies under trial, linking ethical purity is what it says here in Strong's under 555, referencing Job 17:9. So it's saying that strength that's growing in you, that's moving, it's not static, is linking ethical purity to capacity to gain. So we know when we work out, we have gains, especially gentlemen, you have gains, right? You gain muscle, you become bigger, you have hypertrophy. So he's saying to gain fresh strength, which is a benchmark of faith. And I saw in the spirit a bench press, and that could be for you ladies too. So he's saying this trial has intensified you. You are having movement. You are making progress. This is your season to actually beat these things, to conquer these things, to see growth in your spirit, in your journey, in your faith. This is a purity to capacity to gain fresh strength as a benchmark of your faith. So keep getting on that bench press of faith, he's saying, because like 555 means it is courage, strength, and firmness, and you're growing in all those areas. Just like we have gains in the gym, he says you have gains in the spirit right now and against your flesh. I'm hearing. One more thing he showed me. I saw this license plate as I made a wrong turn, and we know there are no wrong turns with God. It said big moment. It says big MT, and I heard big moment. Some of you, there's a big moment. I don't know. You'll know. He will have spoken something, but he's not going to give you specific details on everything. He's just saying there are some big moments coming for a lot of the brethren, okay? And even this car, he kept showing me like our eyes are going to be popping out of our head. And so in the devotional, it talks about how he will feast with you and you will feast with him. He's saying your eyes are going to look like this when you see the table of your blessings in the presence of your enemies. They're going to be blown away. You're going to be blown away. When you see I'm hearing him say your eyes are going to be bigger than your stomach. You won't even be able to eat all of the things he's going to put at the table of your blessings. Your eyes are going to be bigger than your stomach. I hope that makes sense. So that was the same card that had this plate that said BIGMT, which I heard big moment. Your eyes are going to be bugging out of your head. Holy Spirit says there are some big moments coming for a lot of you that have been waiting faithfully and gaining in the spirit, having gains. And like Job, you have a benchmark of faith that is going to bless this nation, bless your city, bless the lost. I'm just getting this, guys. I hope this blessed you guys. And just get ready for your eyes to be blown away, because they'll be bigger than your stomach when it comes to the big moment when you will sit at the table of your blessings, that the Lord will be sitting there with you. I hope this blessed you.